Alright guys, welcome back to the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel and Florida Racing and Formula 1. We are here for the Austrian Grand Prix. Already got ourselves qualified with a very nice on the pole position. Very nice lap time there, so that definitely is what we like to see. Looking at should be cloudy but dry all the way throughout, so definitely like how that looks. So we got little Mick Schumacher over there. He is 14th, so looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and get into the race here as we are ready to go. So let's go racing.
This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. The grandstands were a sea of red in 2019 thanks to the commemorative hats in honour of the late great Niki Lauda, who took home victory of course back in 1984. And it's a sellout crowd once again here today. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill turn 3. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen? That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. The Rainmaster lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Sainz, Bottas, Lewis Hamilton and Albon, Ricciardo, Norris, Leclerc and Pierre Gasly, Stroll, Perez, Nobuharu Matsushita and Schumacher, Russell, Ocon, Daniel Kvyat and Kevin Magnussen, Giovinazzi, De Vries, Latifi and Juan Manuel Correa. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Alright guys, looking over at race strategy here. We got ourselves the soft tires on and we got mediums going to be going on after that. I think that is the strategy to go with. We've got ourselves 18 laps. We're going to go ahead and lower our fuel just a tad there, but we're going to keep it rather high as we're going to be trying to use a lot of that in standard to try and keep ahead of the field. So we got that taken care of and I think we are ready to go. So without further ado, we'll go racing here at the Austrian Grand Prix, one of my favorites actually. We've started here on pole a few times if I remember correctly so far, and definitely one of my favorite tracks in the season. So we'll see what we can do here. Let's go. Alright guys, if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, please do so. It helps the channel out a whole lot. Thanks! Alright, go ahead and hit that overtake as we use standard to get up the hill. A little bit off track there, not too bad, but we are on our way as the leader. So very nice restart there, pretty clean. So we'll see how the car feels here as we get into the turn. Totally overshoot it, as is my normal custom. That's alright, we'll just get back on here. Get past Sergio Sainz. I want to say Perez for some reason. Definitely not Perez, that's for sure. And the Red Bull car is going to take a lead. That's fine. We'll just follow them here for a bit and see what they got. Looks like they got plenty of speed. We barely got Verstappen on the lap time. Luckily the car held together quite well for that, so definitely like that. But yeah, already falling back down to third here. Exactly, so just gotten the call from my crew chief to keep an eyeball on everybody else, see what they're doing. So Verstappen doing good. I'm actually kind of content to follow here and not be leading, because this way I can actually have a visible where my braking zones are. I'll kind of learn the track here, see what everyone else is able to run. And we're just running standard, we're not even using any ERS or anything, so just kind of relearn the track here, because we did this in the daytime with nice clear skies. This is a little bit different. It is interesting how the different weather really does affect the your cues on track, and so doing a little bit of a following here, as these guys have a lot more experience on this track than I do, as this is the Red Bull circuit, so definitely want to learn from the experts here. So a little bit off on my turn entry there in braking zone. So see, we're able to keep up with signs. Verstappen's kind of checking out at the moment, but potentially we could have, with how many laps we have here, we could have a safety car at some point, so that could work in our favor. But right now I'm just kind of wanting to stay nice and even, not too aggressive, and just keep pace. So we made a mistake to into turn 1, but I think actually that's going to kind of force me into a good strategy, and that's just really watching what these guys are doing here. Go ahead and turn off DRS, and just kind of learning how the car feels and braking and turning and whatnot. So we got signs right here. Technically we are faster than him, but honestly I think we'll just stay back behind him at the moment. Just let him kind of show us what we're running, because I'm pretty content where I am right now. We can run faster times, I know that. We are supposed to get some more sun on the track, so that could really help out the tires. So just going nice and easy, help us not wear out the tires as quickly. So we might be able to lengthen our life on these, because these are supposed to be wearing out pretty bad by the time that we're actually supposed to get them switched. So if we do a little bit of tire saving, that might not be our worst idea. So we're doing fine, dude. We're doing fine. So use the DRS here in the zones to help us get that drag reduced. Get a little bit more power as the Mercedes are coming. Yep. So learning the braking zones here, kind of getting into a good groove and keeping the race calm. I think that's really going to help me out here. So we got 4 laps in so far. Tires are feeling pretty good. Yep, we knew that already. Alright, so we got ICE wear. We knew that coming in. It was at about 40%, I think, if I remember correctly. So that is one thing that we were watching. So another reason to go nice and easy, as we're also getting told that we got plenty of fuel, so that's good to know. So yeah, we're running lean right now, and I know we can run this track a lot better, but hey, you know what, take a few laps, learn the circuit. I think that's really a good call at the moment. So you see Sainz is really kind of holding us up here, so technically we could get to Verstappen. So we'll give that a try here. Just see what we can do, running all 3 right now. We're getting a lot of info on that engine. Let me check on that here. Engine looking fine, so I'm not sure what he's talking about right now. But the engine's doing just fine at the moment. Just not sure what all that's about. But apparently they're pretty worried about the 40% wear we got. I don't think I've ever had an engine expire on me in a race. I'm not sure if that's actually... Yeah, I've never had that actually happen, so I'm not sure if that's something that can happen or not. I know we can have power reduced. That ends up being a thing. But I'm not totally sure on the rest of that. Alright, a little bit off track there. Get back on track. There we go. Use a little bit of overtake and try to get up to Verstappen here and start following him. Fastest lap right there. Like to see that. So we're using up some of our fuel, using a little bit of our ERS. We're getting up to Verstappen here, and we'll follow him for a bit, because I'm not really wanting the lead at the moment. Kind of want to do that after pit stops potentially. But this way we can follow him, see what he's running. A bit swirly there. That's one thing we got to watch out for, so that's good to already remember right now when we're not racing for total important pass. Because we're not really wanting to pass him right now. I'm really wanting to follow him right now. So he's got some pretty good speed, that's for sure. So we moved back to standard right now. We're not going to be pushing it too much. We pushed it a little bit there, so we got plenty of speed. The biggest thing is coming back out on the medium tires. We're going to have to watch that when they're cool. Why? I don't want to check my MFD. I don't think I don't have a button assigned for that anyway, so I can't. That's how that works. Alright, trying to get up. Well, that's not good. We want, so we're leading Schumacher by 14 seconds, so that's not a good thing for him. That means he's not doing too well. I'm not sure what his engine situation was. Alright, so see, we're doing good. We're running on the rich. And we're being able to keep the car under control and get that braking zone there pretty good. So I'm liking that. And we got our brake pressure and everything right where I want it. Just need to use a little bit more brake there. So yeah, so kind of learning. Yep, and there it is. I took my hand off the brake for just a second to trying to get back around here. Just take off the second just to be able to switch my fuel. And that was 1 second I didn't have that I need to be controlling my car. So that's fine. We're still in contention here, no damage. And we got plenty of speed. Do you see how many places are in front of me, dude? Come on. We are going to try, though. The hards? Who said I wanted to be on the hard tires? I said mediums. I don't know what you're talking about now. Alright, so we're going to run rich here, be nice and easy, and get some of these spots back. But yeah, I was switching my mode down just to be able to cruise behind Verstappen there, and just totally didn't pay attention to where I was on track for a second. That's that 1 second of not braking in time. We got the BWT car. These guys had a pretty good qualifying run in general, good performance, but being a bit of a pain there, not letting me pass, which is fine. Ooh. There we go. The curve grabbed the tire there for a second. That's interesting. Yeah, so we're running rich at the moment here. We'll go flying into this turn here for a bit. Scaring out the BWT there, and there's that wing damage that we didn't have before. Yep. Oh, definitely driving a little bit different. Nice to have that out of the way before we pitted, and I was still somewhat in contention. Always mistakes, always my mistakes. But we're still in this thing and have plenty of speed, so. Alrighty here. So I haven't gotten that pop-up yet for when we're coming. AlphaTauri trying to be Brad on the outside. Alright, there we go. There is the pit window is open for us. No penalties yet either, so that's definitely a blessing to have so far in this race. Alrighty. A little bit too hot into that turn, not terrible though. Able to get that under control and not go way out, so that's nice. We're using up some of the excess fuel. We're back in 12th. Honestly, that's pretty far. It's 10 spots, I think, from second. Yep, so that's not good. But we are still somewhat in contention, so we'll see how everything plays out here. Even with that front wing off, we actually got some decent downforce as we go off the track there. Tires are definitely worn out, I can tell you that. Alright, we are coming in this time, even though we're going wide. There it is. Found pit road. Woohoo! Alright, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Hard tires. No, thank you. I want medium tires. Thank you very much. Alright, get those tires on there. Thank you very much. We'll see what we got here. I don't think the leaders are pitted for the most part, so we'll see how all that moves along. Gotta get these tires warmed up. We got a wing fixed. And there it is. Cold tires, what did I say? Morning collision with Magnussen. Yep, we know. Safety car would be nice right about now. Give us a chance to get back in the groove, but we'll work with what we got here. Yep. I know that Little Shoe hasn't pitted yet, so we do have a few cars on differing strategies, so we'll see how all that moves along and whatnot. Tires seem to have warmed up decently. Keep track on that here. We got plenty of spots in front of us there that we can go and get. Teammate is in the pits now. Alright, we'll see how that strategy works out for him. I'm kind of interested to see if he moves up any, because it definitely seems like he could. Use a little bit of overtake. Way too deep. Nicholas Latifi out of the session. That's potentially another spot. Alright, another fastest lap by me there. So we just need to get into the top 10 to be able to get that point. Alright, decent break there. See what we can do with these guys too wide. Sent it in and got him. Very nice. Yep. Got Ocon behind us there. And so we're now 15th. That's good to me. Not sure if we have overtake on him. No, nope. We've got another car on pit road. Okay, we are slowly picking off some cars here. Like what I'm seeing on that, that's for sure. Tires are really, really good. Like how those feel. Nice and easy through the turn. Don't hit anybody too much. A little bit of wing touch there, not too bad. Didn't break anything, so that's nice. And there is our teammate in the top 10. Hate to knock him out, but I've got the fastest lap and wouldn't mind having 2 points. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. Michael Schumacher able to do a good job there. Mick Schumacher, not Michael. But good job for him. Went from 14th to 10th. Used pitch strategy, so good job on his crew chief's call there. Really good call there. I like that. A little bit too far out. Get back on track. Yep, warning, exceeded track limits. Knew that very well. That's what we gotta watch out for, is those. Alright, use that overtake. 5 laps of fuel remaining is what we were told there. That's pretty good. Hey buddy, how are you? Are they coming on through on your left? Don't hit me. Alright, there we go. Nice position exchange there. That knocks him out, unfortunately. But we do have Lando Norris up here, too, that he could potentially get, so... we'll see how that works. We're going to try and get Lando Norris here. Use that overtake. Out of overtake. Try not to do that overcutting the course again there. Don't want to do that. Not too bad there. Use the overtake, get the Lando Norris. We got Gasly way up there. I don't think we're going to get to him unless we have a last minute safety car. Using Rich all the way here. I think we've got enough of fuel to be able to keep on using Rich, and the car is taken to it very nicely. We did a good job on the setup. Not so great when it comes to the degrading of the soft tires though, but pretty good. So we're keeping pace here at the moment. Nice and easy through here. Just trying to be nice and easy about it at the moment. Don't need to do anything overly stupid, and no cutting of corners, please. Like that. Don't need to do that too much. Alright, use that overtake. Alright, we got the order to manage tires. I'm not going to check on that because that's just going to distract me, and that will not help me out at all. Using some overtake here. We can outbrake him into the turn nice and easily. There we go. We are past, and Mick Schumacher is moving in pretty quick. Hopefully he can get to him. I would stay back and hold him up, but I think that would potentially be a penalty from FIFA, whatever the organizing body of rules and regulations is. No, it doesn't really matter. We don't like them anyway, so we can call them whatever we want. Alrighty, so P9, definitely like being there. We don't really have to push it too badly. We got plenty of fuel to make it all the way to the end of the race. Definitely like that. As I said, we're not going to try not to push too hard here, just because pushing hard causes problems. Alright, final lap of the race. Go a little bit wide here, not too bad. Use that overtake on the straight here. And yeah, we're not going to catch Gasly or Albon there, unfortunately. Well, we might. Just saw them there. I'm going to overshoot the corner. I'm going to put us back into the fight with Lando Norris. Little warning there with the collision. Going to block him from getting that spot. He gave us a little push there into the turn, but we were able to get that back. Max Verstappen wins the race. Who could have guessed that? Not a person, not a soul. What I'm amazed about is that I was actually able to move up here to 9th. We're going to get an extra point for having the fastest lap of the race. Not where we could have ended the race, honestly, if it hadn't been for some mistakes, but a much better rebound than we've had in a while. Nice.
A fantastic team effort to secure victory here in the Styrian Alps. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, they certainly stood out as a drive with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work and they should be proud of the victory they secured here. So let's review the updated driver standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Lance Stroll certainly put in an impressive performance today. No doubt his team and fans are extremely proud.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull pulled further ahead of the standings. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Alright guys, so ends up being a really good day for us, all things considered. Started out on pole. We probably honestly could have stayed in about the top 3. I honestly made that mistake looking at the changing the fuel, and that just ended up ending that potential chance for us. But you know what? Able to use the car's speed and able to get it all the way back up to where it needed to be in the top 10. And also we got Little Shoe able to do another great race and able to move up from 14th to starting position and able to get to 11th with some pit strategy there. So really good day for him. So definitely proud of what he was able to do. And also fastest laps, that gets us an extra point on the day. So nice to see that as we beat out Max Verstappen in Red Bull for the fastest lap. So very, very cool. It would have been nice if we had done a lot better, but we were able to get back into the top 10. So I call that a pretty good day, honestly. So we're able to overcome that mistake slightly and still finish in the points. So that's going to definitely help us out, and definitely looks good to the sponsors that we're actually making points now. So very cool. So we got to see what we got next. We'll talk to you when we get back to HQ. Alright guys, we are back in HQ, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. We can do aero department focus. We got G-force training, of course. Go ahead and get that going on there. Durability equipment upgrade, supplier HQ, team resource points, etc. Driver promotion filming. Not sure why I got that mixed up. Power team building. So let's see here. That would get us plus 90 resource points. That would be nice to have. Plus also plus 550 for the team overall. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Can we get... what else could we get in here? Aero department focus. Durability, power. Let's see. What's the morale in the faculties here? Aerodynamic is kind of on the low, so we'll go ahead and grab aero there and also do driver promotion as well. So we got that going on. Let's see, R&D wise what we got. We got ourselves 1900 resource points in the bank. Let's see, we got some engine upgrades we can do. Also looking at the aero department here, we got quite a few aero upgrades we want to try and get done here. So let's see, we got this one. Should be done pretty soon. We got this one right here. That's what is that? DRS. We got the major rear downforce for the halo. What else do we got? We also have the engine cover. We've got hydraulics there. What else do we have? So the one we can for sure afford in the chassis department, which would definitely be good, is weight reduction right there. Can we put a rush on it? We're going to give it a try. They're not doing anything, so we'll give that a shot, and then we'll see what we get resource points wise as we go here. So we're going to see if that comes in. Hopefully it does. That would be nice. So front wing, that's done. Supplier HQ, that's going to get us 90 resource points. We got more weekly. Very good. And we get the engine cover in as well.
New parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race.
Alright, sweet. So let's go back into R&D. We got poor morale and durability and chassis. So that's not good. But we did get all of those things done. Let me see. Who's chassis, durability? Okay. So let's see. We've got the DRS. That would be nice to get done. We also have the Halo, which that would be very, very nice to have done. But we also have the engine stuff that would be nice to get done. So let's see. The major energy recovery system, that would help with that. Rotor speed, and there would be the energy recovery system as well. Engine power, that would be nice to upgrade. What else do we have? Intercooler. That would actually probably be a really good idea to get done with how much we've been having issues with that. Let's go ahead and try and put a rush on that, because an intercooler, that would be very, very helpful to keep the engine cooler and probably also help with the wear and tear on it. So I definitely think that's a good one. And also, if we're running some of the older engines here, because where we at? We're at 45% overall wear there. So we could go ahead and switch it to the next engine. How much wear do we have? 60%. Okay. So go ahead and switch that to the new engine there. Let's see what these are running. Not terrible, but definitely wouldn't mind having some new ones. I think we can run all of those for one more race. Let's see here. What I want to see is how many more races do we have in a season? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got 6 more races. So if we can run this one more time at Great Britain, that would be nice, just to get us a little bit more of a cushion there. So I would like to do that. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave the engine where it is. Checking back here, contracts, that's looking pretty good here. Just checking everything as we go through. I think that's going to be it for today, guys. We got a lot done there. So we'll be heading out to the British Grand Prix for the Silverstone circuit. That's a fun track, a little bit different than the one I'm used to. Used to the nice old Silverstone, not the new one that they currently have. But it's definitely a fun track nonetheless, so that's where we're going to be heading. Hopefully we can have a good race, but yeah, it's not my best track, but it's also not my worst track, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Had a really good race day overall, and thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Check out the merch shop for Florida racing merchandise, and we'll see you guys here next time. Bye-bye.